This is home. Way 31 Hometown News starts now.
Fake news or fake school leadership?
Take a listen to Interim School Superintendent Tom Drake's answer to assault claims at Rolling Hills Elementary School.
Folks, there's been some fake news about Rolling Hills.
Now, there's a lot to get to with Huntsville City Schools. You just heard Interim Superintendent Tom Drake referencing fake news. It was a shot at us here at Way 31. Now, we broke a story the district didn't like. Teachers claiming students are attacking them and the district, turning a blind eye to it. Thanks for joining us. I'm Demetri McClinton.
And I'm Bill Young. We are going to break down what is fact and what Drake calls fiction. What longtime school supporters say about two board members practically yelling at each other in front of parents and the cameras. Plus, why every board member but one and the superintendent ignored an open invitation to join us here live today.
Way 31 went back to the source of these allegations, the Alabama Education Association.
AEA's Adam Keller gave us the formal complaint he sent to the district. Way 31's Kat Reed joins us live with what is in it and what Keller is saying about Drake, basically calling him a liar.
Bill, Demetria, these 5 pages summarize the issues teachers at Rolling Hills brought to Keller. The letter mentions teachers being attacked by students and being silenced when it comes to reporting disciplinary issues. Interim Superintendent Tom Drake said what's going on at Rolling Hills Elementary is nothing out of the ordinary.
I don't know if you've seen elementary kids or not, but they're the cutest little thing there was. They'll come up and they'll hug your leg, but I might also kick you in the shin.
But when Adam Keller with the Alabama Education Association heard about alleged assaults from some of his teachers at the school, he decided to investigate. On October 26th, he filed this open records request, but never heard back.
No response is a response.
On November 8th, Keller hand-delivered this 5-page letter to the interim superintendent, expressing teachers' concerns at every grade level. Page after page details alleged attacks on teachers and a lack of support from administration. In fact, part of the letter reads, quote, at least one teacher reports they have been threatened with a written reprimand if they keep submitting office discipline referrals or ODRs. The district described many of the complaints as inaccurate. Today, board president Elisa Farrell finally explained some of them in an email. She said the district pulled all complaints from last year and there were none in the 6th grade. But that's not enough for Keller.
I feel like with a little improved communication, perhaps we wouldn't be having this conversation on TV right now.
At last night's board meeting, Drake said the district is hiring a behavioral interventionist for the school and will provide more assistance to teachers. Neither the school board president nor the vice president was able to comment on the situation today. Live in the studio, Kat Reed, Way 31 Hometown News.
And last night's explosive 3-hour meeting revealed a Huntsville City School Board divided. Just take a listen to one of several heated moments between the new and old board members.
I'm going to ask you questions, Elise, so quit cutting me off.
That is absolutely fine.
Quit cutting me off.
We need to do it professionally.
Well, I'm professional. You're unprofessional because you interrupt me every time I ask a question and you're rude.
Elisa Farrell wrote to Way 31 about the exchange between her and Michelle Watkins. It's, quote, whether we agree or disagree, we should always extend professional courtesy to one another and our staff. Anything else is unacceptable.
One complaint that we have heard from the school district is that we only listen to people who have complaints about city schools. So today, Way 31's Brecken Terry tracked down a longtime supporter of the district to get his take on the past 24 hours. Brecken.
Well, some of those reactions were disappointment and embarrassment, but 2 parents that I spoke with tell me they think the school system is taking a step in the right direction.
So quit cutting me off.
That is absolutely fine.
Quit cutting me off.
We need to do it professionally.
Well, I'm professional. You're unprofessional because you interrupt me every time I ask a question and you're rude.
Greg Parker says he's had 3 kids in the Huntsville City School system and believes the spat between board members was misinterpreted.
I watched a board meeting the other night. You can see a lot of passion. It could be interpreted as a lot of other things, but I saw it as a lot of passion.
Parker says all of the negativity surrounding Huntsville City Schools needs to stop, and he hopes Interim Superintendent Tom Drake is making a positive difference.
Teachers are happy to see him in place, and I think that with change. There's always growing pains, but I think he's heading in the right direction.
Other parents like Megan Kish are trying to see the light too, but are a little frustrated the people in charge of their children's education did exactly what they tell kids not to do.
It's disappointing to see people raising their voices.
Despite her disappointment, Kish says she thinks things will get better after last night's feud.
I would hope that our board can get along.
Now, both of the parents I spoke with tell me that they've had nothing but positive interactions with Huntsville City Schools. Parker tells me if he could change one thing, he'd like to see teachers get a raise. Live in Huntsville, Brecken Terry, Way 31, Hometown News.
Earlier today, Way 31 management sent an email to every school board member, along with the superintendent, the district's communications office, and a paid private PR firm. We asked them to join us live.
And board president Lisa Farrell did respond, saying she and the vice president are the only ones who can speak on behalf of the board, but she's out of town. We never heard from VP Walker McGinnis. Now, in this email from Farrell, it addressed 3 issues originally brought up by the Alabama Education Association spokesman Adam Keller, issues the district called false 48 hours ago, but never bothered to explain.
Today, Farrell said this door right here was not damaged by an aggressive student, but was stuck. A teacher taken to the hospital tripped over a wire. She didn't say anything about any other alleged attacks. Finally, Farrell wrote the district is, quote, very proactive in giving our teachers the tools they need to provide the age-appropriate positive behavior supports and age-appropriate disciplinary consequences to our students, end quote. We are going to continue to fight for you, getting your questions answered and your issues resolved. We have in-depth coverage of the entire issue on WadeTV.com, including a commentary that breaks down the whole controversy and asks questions that will make you think about how we cover the news and who is running Huntsville schools.